So last week we went to a customer's house. They had a backed up sewer line. Their entire house was non-functional. All the sewage was backing up, and they called us out to remedy the problem. When we got there, almost instantly I could tell that it was something that had been going on for a while. They had a beautiful green stripe going down the front of their yard that was greener and taller grass than the areas around it. That's a red flag. That means that there's water escaping. It could either be a water line that's got a hole in it. In this case, it was a sewer line that the roots had, from a bush, had started to, separate the pipe and was allowing sewage to escape into the ground. So over time, that sewage line escaping to the ground made that beautiful green grass. We have a sewer camera that basically is a video camera for the inside of piping, and this camera allows us to access the piping system through an opening. It could be a toilet or it can be a clean out. We can push this camera down the line and see what's inside of the pipe. If there's a separation in the pipe, if there's roots in the pipeline, if something's broken, collapsed, we can see all of that without actually having to dig up the whole yard or under the slab or in the house. We can see from the inside. What that allows us to do is if we find an issue, we can find exactly where, say, roots or a collapsed pipe is, and if it's in your yard, we then use another device called a locator, and we find exactly where in space that camera head is at. So if the camera head is in the middle of your yard, we know exactly where that guy's at, and we dig up just that spot, and we can make that repair without just randomly digging up the yard looking for a pipe. We try to minimize our damages, we try to minimize costs to the customer, and we want to know for sure that we're fixing what needs to be fixed. If you ever notice a green stripe that's greener than the rest, or even a brown stripe that's darker than the rest, it could actually be an underlying plumbing issue. And of course, anytime you see a wet spot when it hasn't been raining is also a red flag. Or even a gloop, gloop, gloop in the toilet, or a bubbling in the sink while you're taking a shower. That's not supposed to happen. Don't let these things go unchecked, because they can often be early signs of bigger things to come. Get a plumber out there to take a look, and it'll likely save you quite a bit of headache and money addressing it sooner than later.